Good morning, YouTubers. It's your girl Leela here. I just wanted to say that Mother's Day was this past Sunday, and it was very hard for me because I didn't have no visitation with my children. I haven't seen my children on going on 2 years. It's been extremely depressing. I have been acting out of the normal lately, crying a little bit more, maybe throwing tantrums. But all of that's natural when you're grieving over living children that you can see. Nobody gives you a book about what to do when CPS comes in and takes your children. They tell you to do all these steps and recommendations, but once you do all of those things, and CPS is no longer working for you or working with you, because they're never working for you. They're always working against you. Believe that. It's just hard, just like parenting. There's no book that says, hey, you have this baby, and this is its requirements. This is what you're supposed to do. It's a learning process. So right now, I'm trying to talk to attorneys, legal aid, or anybody to see what I can do about trying to get on the ball for January of 2020. What happened in 2020 is that they said that I could petition to try to regain my parental rights. I don't really know what it's all about. It's a learning process for me. The social workers are being a bitch at social services, to be real. I mean, I go down there every couple of months because I got 7 kids. So I go down there to drop off gifts and birthday presents and stuff like that. But the one lady, Miss Parker, she told me that most of the time on appeals that they just stop. Well, my appeal has stopped too. And I'm afraid that they're going to tell me that I can no longer bring gifts to the kids, which is going to be devastating because I just got a bunch of dog tags made for them. Me and my sister, she paid for half, I paid for half. Just got a bunch of dog tags made from each of my sons with, I love you on the back of it, because I do love and I miss my kids very much. Like I said, Mother's Day was Sunday. It was very hard. Nobody came over and saw me. Nobody brought me flowers. Nobody even said Happy Mother's Day to me. It's devastating. I look at my face like I feel like I'm getting wrinkles right on my face because I'm constantly crying all the time. And it's not healthy. Although I do get up, I shower, I make most of my days as productive as possible. It's hard. It's hard. It's extremely hard to even function when you basically ain't got nothing to live for. Don't get me wrong. I love God. I appreciate God. I appreciate every positive person in my life. But there comes to a point where the depression gets a hold of you because you miss your kids. You miss them running in the bathroom with you. You miss them waking you up in the morning. You just miss your kids. You miss everything about them. And I think I'm at that point in my life where nothing has changed. Nothing has changed at all. And I'm still very upset. I kept a job. I kept a place. And still nothing changed, and that's not right. I know life ain't fair, but if I had all the necessities that I needed to raise my children, then the law should have let me do so. The law should have let me raise my children because they won't neglect it. They won't hurt. I only spanked them when they needed it. For those parents out there that are saying that their kids are good and never needs an ass whooping, you're dead wrong. All right, I got 7 sons, and I'm here to tell you, every now and again, a kid needs their ass beat and a good spanking. Good enough to where their little asses are crying and they will fall asleep afterwards. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. We're not here to talk about child abuse. There's a difference between disciplining your child and abusing your child. But I'm not even here for any of that. My children got put in foster care because my baby father left my youngest baby, which was 8 months old, in the bathtub by itself. And what happens when you leave babies in the tub by themselves? They drown. So my son drowned. I resuscitated him. Thank God. Jesus is alive in here, people. Let me tell you something. Because when that incident happened and my baby daddy brought him to me in the room, first thing I did was grab my baby, lay him on the floor, and I started CPR. And I put my whole mouth around his little face, because that's what mothers do. Okay. Well, I was just here to let y'all know that mothers